to do the Oriya language or Oriya um, numbers practice game. Alright, so here you'll see this is the Oriya homepage. And what we have here, we have instruction games, skill games, ability test, study, and then other options you can take advantage of to help you. For someone who perhaps speaks the Oriya language or Oriya but can't read and write, this would help. Or you're trying to help your children to practice the language, this could help. Or you're a teacher and you have students, whether they're children or young students or adult age students that are trying to pick up the language, and or a variety of other reasons someone would want to learn. Okay, so let's go to skill games. And when that comes up, we'll go to numbers. Alright, so on these numbers, there's a variety of types of numbers games you could play: matching and master, food shopping, weather, memory game, word action. But we're going to pick the first one here, the numbers practice game. Alright, okay, so now here we have this is before the game we start, we have a preview list of the numbers. And right before we get started, I'm going to read what we have here. Just want to say that, well, in Oriya you see we have the actual number digit here that would represent the number. And there's the sound of that, ek, for example here, ek. And then you would have the spelling of the number, which is not listed here, but during the game, I believe we're going to see it. So it would be good to be familiar with the idea that these letters actually create a word, and get used to that. And instead of having it look like circles and lines and things, if you're not familiar with it, so maybe you could. It's not required, but it would be helpful if you practice some of the alphabet so you can start breaking down the sounds. But that's not required here. I'm looking at this. I don't know. I know maybe one or two real alphabets in Oriya, but during the game is when we will be trying to figure our way through and see what we can get and pick up. All right. So I will read through this list. Before I do that, I want to draw your attention down here to the Oriya numbers Kabuma link, because what will happen is on Kabuma there's a list of the numbers, just regular numbers, but this is a good gauge. We can see how many of the Oriya numbers we actually remembered. So right now I cannot say any of these because ek, I can say one, but we haven't really practiced them yet. Now below here we will see a reference key which matches the number 2. So let's say here in the chaha, atta, pancha, chari, atta, na, chaha. Right, so we have that there, and that's helpful to just gauge kind of where we stand. All right, maybe after your practice, you can check that out. All right, let's go through. And last thing I want to say is at this stage, we're not focused on accent and trying to sound like a native. Uh, of course, there is some tonations and things with your tongue and how it's really said that we're not focused on that here. So my accent's not going to be 100%. It's going to be how I'm saying it and seeing it. Um, but that's not important now. Important is that we become familiar with the what the numbers are. And when you're in the situation with real Oriya speakers, or you need to hear the language, or you're using it yourself, that's when your personality will draw out the accent that you need, depending on who you're speaking with and how it needs to be used. All right, so let's go through. Ek, dui, tini, chari, pancha, chaha, sata, atta, na, dasa, egara, bara, tera, chauda, pandara, sohala, satara, attara, unaisha, kodie. Alright, so let's get started. Let's see what the game presents us with. Will be interesting. Okay. Alright, so this is the first problem. Basically, from here, we are matching 1 to 1. So we find one of the boxes and we find another one that matches it. And I just want to show you that below we do have flashcards here that could be used to help us. But I like to go through and try to do this without the flashcards and only use the flashcard for me if I get stuck. That may not be your approach. Maybe your approach is to use the flashcards as you go to help you learn. Either style of learning is, there's different styles of learning. They're all good ways to do it, whatever is best for you. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get started. So I see here what looks like, I want to say 90, but I'm going to say kodie, but that was 20, I think, before. We just read that. So kodie, tirishi, ektirishi, ektirishi, ekoshi, teishi, tetishi. Hold on. Okay, I see this matches. Atara. We read that before. Atara. Was that 18? Or 8? Atara. Atta was 8. Let me see. Atara's. That's 18. Wow. This is, Dasa was 10, I think. Dasa, I don't see 10. Oh, there it is. Dasa. Okay. Tetishi, I don't know what that is yet. Saturi is 70. Oh yeah, Satara was Saturi 70. This Satara must be 17. Then we have a Na. Okay. Shatiye. Pandara. Sounds like 5 something. Maybe that's 15. Pandara. Oh, now I'm seeing it. This letter, this digit here, I was thinking that's actually 1. That's dasa. That's a one. Okay. Oh, ek. Wow. Okay. Now I see that. Ek trishi. Okay. 60. Shatiye. Shaha was 6, wasn't it? This might be. If this is 6, I see this would match here. And then this would be 60 Shatiye. I don't see that anywhere else. I'm going with that one. 6. Yep. Then Shatiye is 60, I guess. 60. Yep. Tirishi Ekoishi Teishi. 30, 23, 21. Ekoshi. Sounds like 1. Ek. So then maybe that's 21. Ekoshi. Ekoishi. Then 23. Teishi. Or Teishi is 30 or 23. Tirishi. Eka. Tini. Oh, this one here, it looks like something 0. So this must be, Tirishi must be 30. Yeah. Teishi is, this is a, wait, oh, look at that. 2 is this way, 1 is the other way. That's what a Teishi. Oh. That's why that's 20 here. Kodie. Okay, Teishi. Okay, let's keep going. We did it without the flashcards. That was great. Atara. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with at least the digits it looked like. Atara. Na. That I'm familiar a little bit with another language that uses this, so this is probably char, 4 maybe. Nabe, Saturi. We have to match them by memory. Oh man, I can't remember which way is what. Tera, oh. Tera. There you go. Numbers. Oh, Satara. Satara was over here. No, that's Atara. Satara. Atara is 18. Remember that. 33. Satara is right here. 7 is Sat. Shatiye. Ah, that's 60. This is, I don't know what number that is now. That's 21. Ekoishi, I think. Oh no, Ekoishi is here. Hold on. They're different. This is, oh, this is 12. This is 12. This is 21. Ekoishi. Tetishi. We're gonna finish up soon. Ekoishi. Okay, Ekoishi. 90. Let's see what else we have. Dasa is 10. I saw that one over here. I don't remember what that is. Unless Shatiye, that Bara. Bara must be 12. Bara's 12. Oh, look at this. This is a long word. Maybe that's numbers. Dasa. I don't know what that one is. And Chahar is, that's probably 4. Yeah, so Chad, let's see, this is satara. So this is 70. 70 is nashatiye. I think this is numbers. I don't know what that says, but this is 7 then. This is 7. Sat. And Tetishi, is that 33 maybe? Nabe, na, 90. Nabe, na, is 90 nabe? Yep, nabe. Satori, here we go. Satori is 70. And this must be, this has gotta be, Tetishi must be 33. Yep, and then na, and this must match. Yep, Shatiye, that's 60, I think. Shatiye and na. Wow, we did it. Oh, we're gonna do this again, huh? Okay, let's see. Chad, I'm only gonna do 1 or 2. Atara, satara, atara. I said 1 or 2. That's satori, nabe. Nabe is 90. Remember that. Na is 9. I can't remember what that was. This is bara. Ekoishi. Ekoishi is right next to it. Right here. Dasa was here. Dasa. Satri. I think that was Satri. Yeah, Satri. Then Shatiye was here too. Numbers is that one. And Tera. Oh, there's the 3. See, this is 3. That's why that's 33. This one is Tetishi. It's using the 3. That's the 3. So Tera is 13. It's right next to each other. And 7 is here. And that finishes that. Wow, we did it. Alright. I am going to Nabe. I'm going to stop there. Wow. That was great. So we could try again, or we could go and do different skill games and or numbers or tests, you know, and to get familiar with it. I think I did walk away with a number of new learnings out of that. All right. That's it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.